Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Conor McGregor is ready to become the face of boxing. He's facing Floyd Mayweather this weekend, this Saturday, August 26th. This will be Floyd Mayweather's return bout to boxing. This will be Conor McGregor's first fight in boxing. So he's 0-0 right now. Floyd Mayweather's 49-0. You guys know the story. You know what it is. Now, Floyd is looking to scoop his 50th win off a guy who's never, ever been in the square circle before. A lot of people feel that Conor McGregor has a chance of winning this fight. I'm not one of those people. You know, we're less than 5 days away from this fight and still haven't figured out where I'm going to watch it. You know, I'm not sure if I should go to a bar, movie theater. Should I order, have some people over? I don't know. But I am very interested in this fight because I don't really know what's going to happen in this fight. You know, I see a lot of quotes from Floyd Mayweather. He's talking about Conor McGregor has the upper hand because he's younger, faster, stronger. Floyd Mayweather's telling me he's not the same fighter he was 5 years ago. So you got me wondering if you're about to throw this fight so you can get paid some big money. Do you remember Victor Ortiz? Do you remember the Victor Ortiz fight? And he knocked out Victor Ortiz, and I don't remember what round it was, but he knocked him out, and it was a fluke knockout, of course. But if I recall, if you guys go back, search this, Google this, but the girl he was dating at that time bet on the fight, bet on that knockout in that particular round, and she got paid. So I'm wondering if Floyd Mayweather would try to throw this fight to potentially get a rematch, which would bring him in even more money. Right now, I believe that this pay-per-view is going to do quite well. It's going to do some pretty big pay-per-view numbers. So we'll have to see, right? What happens if Conor McGregor beats Floyd Mayweather? He becomes the face of all sports. He becomes the face. He becomes the biggest star in combat sports history by becoming the first man to beat Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? I don't think Floyd Mayweather could take all of the shit he'd get for losing this fight. Because I, for one, would definitely go in. I can't miss out on an opportunity like that. Though I still feel like he's going to win this fight. The thoughts in the back of my head that he could potentially throw this fight. Now, as far as Conor McGregor being able to beat Floyd Mayweather, I don't see it. You know, he's never boxed in his life before. I mean, he's got the 8-ounce gloves. You know, a lot of people feel, oh, it's closer to the MMA style of gloves. But you got to remember, Floyd has won most of his fights in 8-ounce gloves. About 96%, 97% of his fights in 8-ounce gloves. You know, they got the referee. I mean, Conor's cool with everything, man. The ref, the judges. He feels like this is going to be a fair fight until he actually gets in that ring. See, Floyd Mayweather's like that time dude said they could guard Jordan, right? Yeah, they said they could do it until they in that position and he make your ass look stupid, right? That's what Floyd does. He makes people look dumb in the ring. And he's definitely going to make this guy, Conor McGregor, look foolish, man. Conor McGregor could train for another year and a half, and he would still lose this fight. I don't see Conor McGregor winning this fight. He has a lot of confidence in himself. I'm sure he's feeling very confident after what he did to Paulie Malignaggi. You know, he was able to beat the shit out of Paulie for talking all that shit, but Paulie's not Floyd. Do you guys understand that? Paulie Malignaggi is not Floyd Mayweather. Do I need to say it again? Paulie Malignaggi is not Floyd Mayweather. He's not the same fighter. So that's the argument that I've heard, you know, recently from certain videos. People saying, oh, well, he was able to tag Paulie Malignaggi in sparring with bigger gloves. You know, come on. Paulie Malignaggi, one, is retired. Okay? That may be the only parallel that they have. He's retired. He's also out of shape. And Paulie Malignaggi wasn't the best fighter. He's always someone that knew a lot about boxing and always had some great game plans. But as far as executing these game plans to beat top-tier opponents, that's something that he wasn't able to do as a fighter. So if he's basing his ability to beat Floyd off of a sparring session with Paulie Malignaggi, he's in for a rude awakening on fight night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He's not going to know what it's like to be in the ring with him until he's actually in the ring. You know, he could think that he has a chance of winning, but I'm telling you, when those lights hit and he's in that ring and they're standing across from each other, he knows what time it is, man. He might need to just juice up. Like right now, there's no game plan to beat Floyd. So what makes you think that you're going to have that game plan to beat him? Pacquiao couldn't even beat him, man. So I don't know what Conor McGregor is going to do. I'm very interested in this fight. I still feel like there's a lot of unknowns in this fight. A lot of unknowns. Now, I'm a betting man, but I don't feel confident betting on this fight. I don't know. It's just something ain't right about this shit. My first inclination is that Floyd is going to completely dominate McGregor, but given all this at stake, I mean, given the money, given how much he stands to make, he could potentially make more in a loss, right? Because he could get a rematch. But does he care more about his legacy than money? Does he care more about that 50-0 than money? I don't know. That's my intrigue for the fight. That's why I want to see this fight. Because I want to see what Floyd does. You know, he's 40 years old. All this talk about him missing a step. I mean, could it be smoke? I think it is, but there's a slight chance that he could potentially throw this fight to set himself up to make even more money. That's a possibility. Say what you will, but just think about that shit. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.
This world will bring you down with mass confusion and complexities, but I am the master of my fate and captain of my soul, you see. Stuck in the mentalities that says one thing and does another. Oh, the contradictories. That's when I visit my utopia of Capricornia to be free. Most would say that's not normal, but for me, life is but a dream, and your reality is what it seems. I'm sitting in the crib I found on Craigslist, staring out in space, scheming what my next move is. I'm thinking that it's time to move west. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just trying my best. Not exactly where I thought I'd be. Honestly, a 9 to 5 never was in my dreams. I've been feeling all alone lately. Nothing I ain't used to since '88 as a baby. When I came up out the womb, everybody knew it was something special about me that fills a room. I never understood it, but my OG told me it's a blessing. I should use it to the fullest, and that's what I've been trying to do. But it's hard to keep a smile on your face while paying dues. Damn, it's hella cloudy in the room, and the shadow of reality is darkest when it glooms.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from the army of clouds.
I had a suicide dream about a month ago, while I was sleeping on the couch in my parental's house. That's when I knew that it was time for me to up and go. So I booked it, couple friends took it personal. Like, why you just up and go? Ain't even bother to tell nobody, that's rude, bro. It was unintentional. Conversations with myself, I need a hospital. I think I've gone bipolar. Half of me is conservative and the other stoner. I think I lost the love that I had from a good girl. The temp is negative 18, yeah, that's a cold world. Janis Joplin that's playing on my Pandora station. Cosmic blues, just some emotional life changes. Whole time, no, I gotta stop looking back, because the future's not a present, gotta get on track.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading into endless rows. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.